Parashat Vayishlach 57:82. Yeh ratzon lelimud shebi lerefuat kol hacholim v'tocham Tanya bat Yehuda Margalit, Yosef Yair ben Aviv Chava, Harav Sivan ben Sima betoch kol sha'ar cholei Yisrael. We know that this parshiot of Toldot, Vayetze, and Vayishlach are dealing in the core with the essential difference between Yaakov and Esav. From the beginning of the birth, to the fighting over the Bechorah, to the defining of Yitzchak, of giving the bracha to Yaakov finding his children, having to re-meet with Esav. And at the end of this whole story, before we switch over to the children, it speaks about Alufei Esav. And there are many different lists in the Torah that speak about generations and relations, and they speak about Vayechi, and they speak about Vayamot, and they speak about Ele Toldot. But in description of Esav, the idea is Ele Alufei. And the Alufim are also the highest number that we know of in Judaism. That in the Torah, there is no more bigger number than 1,000. There's no million in the Torah. So we have singular, we have asarot, we have me'ot, and then we have alafim. But alafim is the highest. And what is the reason that when Esav is described, it's not described as Ele Toldot, rather described as Alufei Esav, the extreme numbers of Esav. And on a certain level, this concept that we see at the end of our Parashan Vayishlach defines a little bit deeper the world of Esav. The world of Esav is a world that is very much quantity oriented, that more is more, and that success is success, and that what matters is what's above the surface, and what's underneath the surface, because it's not seen, it's better to be cynical about, and it's better to undermine, and it's better not to pay attention to it. And it's a very above the surface way of looking at the world. And so when we realize this, we understand that very much there's a difference between the world of Esav, which believes in alufim, which believes in quantity, which believes in the ability to see things, and is not patient to see the things that are underneath, is not willing to work for an extra 7 years for another wife, is not able to struggle with his wife and still be able to understand and have more children like he has with Rachel. That he says, Gnuvti Yom v'Gnuvti Laila, the patience of working day in and day out is something that defines Yaakov, the patience of being willing to be underneath the surface. And it connects also to the world that we're dealing with the preparation for Chanukah. We know that there's a huge question that deals with if someone has one candle, and he could either light Shabbat candles or light Chanukah candles, which one takes precedence? And the answer is that the Shabbat candles take precedence over the Chanukah candles. The difference between these candles is that the Shabbat candles are specifically not meant to reveal outwards. They're not meant to be pirsume nisa, to reveal something external, rather to shlom bayit, to reveal the inner light of the home, the secret light of the home, the hidden light of the home. Whereas the light of Chanukah, which is dealing with the world of outside, with the world of Esav, which is the world of the Sadeh, with the Petach, with the running out, that is secondary. Chanukah is teaching us that yes, we need to be able to reveal the lights and enable people that are in the dark. But we have to realize and understand that the secret of Yaakov Avinu is, do you have secrets? The secret of Torah is, can it also be hidden? Can it be inside an aron? Can it be covered with the thing that we cover with, the cloth that we cover it, and still realize that that's the beauty of it? That revealing it does not mean that you're succeeding. Concealing it, holding it in, understanding the beauty of what's underneath the covering is something that's been lost, something that demands a lot of patience, and that is maybe the secret of the world of Yaakov and the danger of the world of Esav. Shabbat Shalom.